Let's go now. 10-2 stop. Hey, high 7. 53.
On first down, Cotton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Second and long. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete here. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long.
Switch. Pilot, 64, weak. Go.
Off the play fake. Cotton. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And Oliver drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. That's taken on the 25. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 outlaw. 54 mile.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. This one complete to Lacey. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. First down, Buffalo.
Let's go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing, Vick. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14.
Brings up 3rd and 14. Come on, set. 10 Lobo. Mike, you better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. Hey, exit. Let's go.
Back to throw. Cotton trying to lay one up deep. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line. 70, Indy. Go. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Shoot.
So here's Vick following the interception. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
I remember Philip Dorsett coming out of the University of Miami, ready to hit the league. All we talked about was speed, speed, speed. Just throw it to him, and you've got a great chance at a completion, but not that time.
Not that time. They tried a deep downfield with his speed, but incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Vick, and that's off the mark, incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all, and you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd down, it's Armstrong. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Go. Go out. Hard.
On 4th down, Vick. Under pressure, he's going to go down. Look at this, way back around the 43. Leonard Williams. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Ready. 15-9. 15-9. Wide, get wide. X3, 218, chop it. 5.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
2nd and 4 at the Bills' 38-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Topper, go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That one complete to Anderson. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
So how would you describe that one, partner? Workmanlike right there, getting that 1st down, blue-collar type football?
Yeah, only needed 3, got 4, just enough. I like workmanlike.
I think it's pretty cool myself. Everything doesn't have to be high glamour in this game.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the still a nice play by the defense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cotton, he's going to look deep down the field. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. On 3rd down, Cotton eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. His 1st catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw. Cotton flushed out right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get his eyes down to see the rush. It was time to make a break for it.
Keep in mind they can still get a 1st down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now a give right side. Jefferson. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Jets on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Don't travel. Hey, Charlie. Hustle snap.
Back to throw. Cotton. Escaping the play. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Come on, set. 90 Wolf. Recon, 132 fighter. What? Leo. Tighten up. Hey, Sam off.
Boston Scott, his first carry. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. On second down, it's Scott. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
On the ready. Mike, 58, right there. Watch the roll. Pilot, 64, weak. Look, sweep. Go. Check 3. Now. Go.
Vic on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
General West. Check 13. Hey, Zoo. Look at me. Zipper. Number 53. Mike, 53. 22 jet bomber.
On 4th down, Vic. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for Eddie. D lineman to possibly get a pick, but instead it falls down incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Come on now. Jumper. X3, 218, jumper. Look at me. Go. Watch the shift. Yes. Yo, go.
They'll throw again. Here's Vick. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have taken the lead. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
They'll run on first down. Jefferson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. 2nd and 6. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
The tackle there by Eli Harold.
60 Pittsburgh. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. 80 weapon. Now.
On 2nd down now, Jefferson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Here we go. Bravo. Here we go. 37-yard line. That's it.
Throwing on first down. Cotton nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Hey, Echo.
53's Mike.
Let go.
On fourth down, Cotton is going to let this one go deep. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bills are going to get the football back. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked on. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. On first and 10, Cotton. And now he'll tuck it and run. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Looking to throw. Cotton. Flush to his right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Chris Jones picks up his second sack of the afternoon. From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Hey, high 7.
53.
General West.
Mike.
Big grip.
They'll try the left side. It's Brooks. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Jets are going to retake the lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage, or you're trying to time up a blitz. You got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. To throw, Vick. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Bills.
Down. 30 base.
Hey, pick your game up.
Topper.
Hey, check 24.
Like, get it.
On first down, it's Scott. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Blue draw Parker.
On second down, it's Scott. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Vic readies to throw. And Philip Dorsett hauls it in. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They'll run on first down. Scott. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Off the play fake, Vic. Forced, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
On 3rd down, Armstrong. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie.
He's coming. Recon, 132 fighter. Let's go.
On 1st down, it's Brooks. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. 90 Wolf.
53. Mike, 53.
Smith.
Defense, let's go.
2.
To throw on 2nd down, Cotton. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
70, Indy.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike. Let's go. Let's get this ball back.
General West.
Check 37. Check 37. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Hey, exit. Get it.
Looking to throw on second down. Cotton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ed Oliver able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
We own them. 53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
To throw on third down. Cotton. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 28.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Check 4. Check 4.
And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Two-jet bombers. Two-jet bombers.
It's 3rd and 7.
Back. Check. Fresno.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Hey, small.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Get it ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Mike. Oh, yeah.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from a yard out. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
15 yards that time and a Buffalo first. So 1 play and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Armstrong. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Number 53, Mike 53. Touchdown.
Go. Hey, orbit. Let's go. Shoot.
From just shy of midfield, Vick is going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. The Bills on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Vick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Armstrong. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Check out right.
Yep. Hey, Charlie.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 10.
On 2nd and 11 now. Vick. This is caught. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Now.
Get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Look at me. Zipper. 5.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 2-yard touchdown grab as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with an extra point. And the touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. To throw on 2nd down. Cotton, and he's got it complete to Anderson. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Greystone, travel. Ready.
Back to throw. Cotton. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free. But, boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff looking right. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
25, check 25, check 25.
Hey, zoom. Shoot.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
53, check 53. What? Recon, 132 fighter. Give me that ball, defense. Hey, foxtrot.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, no, it takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Hey! Five. Get it.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. This to advance to the divisional round. And off the crossbar, and it kicks back out. Needed maybe a foot or two, but it's no good as it stands. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Tie game, probably time for one final play here. What do you do in this spot?
Now you're thinking about Hail Mary. You've got to find a way to heave it all the way towards the end zone and give yourself a chance. Your time management sheet tells you with this amount left on the clock, you don't get cute and try and get 2 plays, because if you try that, that's all you're going to get is 1, and it won't be a 1 towards the end zone.
How will they handle it? Let's find out. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, yeah.
Here's Vic. Jones has it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only 1 period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
53, check 53. Let them know, let them know. Let them know, let them
know. Go.
Let's go.
On first down, Cotton. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And it's second down.
You got to remember, because now that we're in overtime, mistakes get magnified. So you got to walk that line between being aggressive and being careful, because that was a dangerous throw right there. You obviously could not have an interception in this spot.
And nearly was an interception. He's lucky to get that one back. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
Check 53.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Hey.
Let's go.
Hey. High 7.
Number 53. Mike 53. Danny.
Ready.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cotton. And Anderson's got it. And he's going to score. It's a touchdown. No flags. And in an overtime thriller, they are moving on in the playoff.
No rest. They get to keep playing.
And a disappointing way to close out the season. He got into the playoffs but couldn't really make any noise.
Still a good season. Some might call it a great season when they get away from it a little bit. But they also will all look at their own errors, their own mistakes, and wonder how they could have played a little bit better. So if they get in this position again, they'll be ready to win.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.